pests and citrus diseases to thrive. According to Tico Fruit's lawyers, the oranges release toxic citric acids and oils, including D-limonene, which, according to the same lawyers, is a dangerous carcinogen. So it looked very bad indeed, and the pile of unprocessed orange waste left out in the open could lead to the spread of some of the most destructive pests, like the Mediterranean fruit fly. It's an invasive and very dangerous species that damages the fruit of over 200 different kinds of fruit and vegetable crops. But why did Tico Fruit get so upset about dumping oranges in the park? The thing is, before the deal between Del Oro and the Nature Reserve, Tico Fruit had to upgrade its own waste processing plant, and then competitors just decide to dump orange leftovers in the forest and no one objects? Of course that's pretty frustrating. In the end, a well-planned media campaign turned the country against the experiment of dumping the peel, despite the statements from environmental groups like the Rainforest Alliance claiming the experiment was environmentally safe. The Supreme Court of Costa Rica ruled to shut down the project. Even the $100,000 spent by Del Oro on legal services and PR couldn't help. The 20-year contract was canceled. The head of the regional environmental agency who'd been negotiating with Del Oro lost his job, although officially it was for other reasons, but everyone knew what was going on. This situation served as a vivid reminder of the risks that can accompany even well-intentioned. And so, 16 years after that whole orange waste dumping, a team of researchers from Princeton University checked out the damaged area. Despite all the warnings from Tico Fruit's lawyers, the scientists found a 176% increase in above-ground biomass in the 7-acre area they surveyed. While people were arguing with each other in court, agricultural waste was not only restoring the forest, but also absorbing a significant amount of carbon at no cost. This is one of the few known cases where carbon sequestration, that is, its long-term storage, turned out to be not just free, but actually cost negative. It turned out the problem was finding the former wasteland. It took several trips to the spot to finally spot a 6.5-foot sign with bright yellow letters marking the area. And this was with the sign being right next to the road. What used to be a gravel-strewn lot with dead grass had turned into a dense forest tangled with vines and grapevines, and people had to put in a lot of effort to make their way through it. Scientists also found significant differences between areas covered by orange waste and those not as more tree species and a denser forest canopy. They also found a fig tree here, and it was so massive that it would take 3 people to wrap their arms around its trunk. Another surprising finding was that the invasive African grass had disappeared. A large amount of orange peel all at once flooded the soil with nutrients and also suppressed the invasive grass that was blocking tree growth. But that's just a theory. Researchers hope that the success of this 16-year-old abandoned orange peel dump will inspire other similar nature conservation projects. By the way, here's an interesting fact. The agreement made in August 1998 between Del Oro and the Reserve involved transferring 2,965 acres of forest land of the company to the conservation zone for 20 years. Just imagine if all that land was covered with orange waste for 2 decades. It would have made for a forest of incredible density and health. Maybe this would have completely changed our idea of soil restoration forever. Sadly, the unexpected success of the orange dump doesn't give any farming company the right to simply start dumping their waste in protected areas, but it does make us, meaning all of humanity, think about conducting proper experiments to see if this incredible result can be recreated. What was it based on? Maybe because the place where the orange waste was dumped was far from rivers and streams. That was likely important to keep the rotting orange waste from polluting the water. Some experts argue that part of the experiment's success depends on the country where it took place. Because Costa Rica's climate is sub-equatorial with minimal temperature fluctuations throughout the year, both in winter and summer, the average temperature is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. There are dry seasons and seasons with high humidity, and all of this helped the peel first turn into compost and then fertilize the soil, kick-starting the restoration of the area and the growth of plants. I think, and experts seem to agree based on their publications, that this scheme wouldn't work in a place with a different climate. It might even lead to negative consequences. So if the experiment is to be repeated, it should only be with the approval of biologists, ecologists, and other experts in nature conservation. Also, don't forget the orange waste wasn't just thrown away like that, but only after some processing. That included extracting oils and acids, and without this essential step, a miracle wouldn't have happened. Plus, these oils and acids have commercial value in household cleaning products, so Del Oro has definitely benefited from it. Besides, before starting the project, Del Oro had to confirm that they didn't use pesticides or insecticides when growing their oranges. This means that the waste wasn't contaminated with chemicals and therefore couldn't introduce them into the soil of the national park. No dense forest would grow on soil, so find out the long-term impact of coffee pulp and whether it causes any unexpected pollution. And you might be wondering, what exactly is coffee pulp? Look, coffee beans are the seeds of a fruit called the coffee cherry, which when picked looks like a bright red or yellow cherry. To get coffee beans, producers remove the skin, pulp, and other filmy parts of the fruit. Then they dry and roast the leftovers to make the grounds that become my coffee, which I drink before starting the video. And yours too. However, about half the weight of the coffee harvest ends up as waste, and that's the pulp. Coffee producers in Costa Rica usually send all the coffee leftovers to warehouses where they slowly decompose. The idea works like this. Lay a layer of coffee pulp on an area covered with pasture grass, and the foliage underneath will smother and cook until it dies and decomposes. Basically, all the roots and rhizomes of the grass will also die. After that, the decayed plant remains mixed with a nutrient-rich layer of coffee, creating fertile soil. This in turn attracts insects which draw in birds, and the birds then drop seeds onto the fertile patch, and of course the wind does the same thing. But I can't do it because I do this at a completely different time. Orange madness. It might be hard to believe, but people study orange peels pretty seriously. A special organization with a team of scientists from around the globe was actually created just to find new uses for the orange peels that come in huge amounts from farming. To give you an idea, the world churns out around 15.6 million tons of citrus waste every year. And all that has to go somewhere. That's exactly what scientists are working on. Almost 50% of citrus fruits harvested on an industrial scale end up as waste in the form of peels. In the past, this waste was often burned or sent to landfills, as only a few major juice producers could afford to process peels into animal feed or pectin, a substance widely used in the food a concept liquid from orange peels. Due to the deforestation of tropical forests, a new generation of the recycling of peels are being actively funded.
All eyes on quality from the paper care team and the supply chain integrity team to state-of-the-art digital solutions.
We are Mobility in Motion. Our broad mobility services are for anyone that needs a little help getting in and out of their car. The seat rotates and moves outside your vehicle, making it easier for you to sit down. There are even models that raise and lower to make your car more accessible.
How else can you use orange peels? For example, you can make juice cups out of them. An Italian designer, Giant Eddie, to present a unique project called Field Peel. It's an innovative orange juicer that not only squeezes juice, but also turns leftover peels into bioplastic right on the spot. It's a zero-waste process. The oranges are then automatically sliced in half and juiced. The peels drop into a special compartment from polylactic acid derived from renewables using a built-in 3D printer. And these threads are exactly what juice cups are made from. It can be recycled. Too bad you can't turn them back into oranges. Packaging for white. Spain ranks among the top producers of oranges and juices, holding 5th place globally, the main region for citrus total. Andalusia also stands out with its contribution to the agricultural sector, with production climbing a huge amount of waste, which either gets turned into feed pellets for animals or ends up in a landfill. Making those pellets takes a lot of energy to make better use of peel. Packaging that's cheap to produce but offers high added value. Sounds like a total from Milan. Krill Design also found a unique use for orange peel. The company created a lamp called Omi, 3D printed and containing the extract of the peel from 2 Sicilian oranges. They launched the project on the crowdfunding platform Kickstarter, and I think fans of eco-friendly and stylish things back for this unusual project. Why? Well, this technology not only helps reuse organic waste, but also opens up new possibilities in design. And people really like it, since the lamp has already raised over $40,000. Besides its unique production method of biopolymer, you really want to. You owe me a life. See you later.
spiritual. It has nothing to do with mushrooms.
Real truffles are pricey and rare. Maple syrup is another tricky case. One food fraud lawyer we spoke to estimated as much as half of what's labeled 100% maple syrup for hours. It takes about 34 gallons of sap to make just 1 gallon of maple when you see words like pancake syrup or table syrup on the label, while the authentic kind will say 100% or pure, and have just maple syrup on the ingredients list. But there's a more nefarious kind of syrup fraud. The FDA says companies have previously bottled up fake syrup, labeled it 100% real syrup, and pocketed. Each tub of the wheel will have a part of the words Parmigiano Reggiano spelled out in dots. It'll also have a protected designation of origin, or DOP label.
Real Parmesan cheese really is readily available almost any supermarket, certainly any cheese shop. Sometimes it's cheaper than some of the fake versions.
Beekeepers warn the frost and millions of hives out of business. But why is this problem so widespread, and why is it hard to catch the criminals? Some beekeepers are so well structured, they operate like companies with multiple departments. They even have teams researching consumer trends to decide what to counterfeit next. In one Italian restaurant, the culprits hired food scientists to create recipes. The counterfeiters will then secure suppliers and set up sophisticated factories and digital warehouses. They operate in areas where real products are made, so their movements don't arouse suspicion. Criminals will bottle up the fraudulent product to look like real ones, and down to a good batch number. To sell these counterfeits, often on criminals are and critical websites or postings. Operating virtually and shipping products to multiple countries makes it much harder to control. Including an Italian band exporting olive oil, a network hacking off Gardenia's saffron in Spain, and a big spice operation in South Africa. But with massive international supply chains, it's really hard to catch all the counterfeits. While the USDA inspects imported meat and eggs, the Food and Drug Administration is responsible for the rest, and it's estimated the FDA inspects just 1 to 2% of imported foods.
They have to be very clear that they consider the drug side of their equation a higher priority, and they always had and probably always will have finite resources. I disagree with that logic because I look at the food we eat as the only drug that
But even if they're caught, the punishment isn't usually as harsh as drug trafficking.
real penalties and real enforcement, not just a slap on the wrist. You can't legislate crime away. Make it tougher.
But some of it comes down to the consumer. Because I think if we stop buying, they really take on team works.
We assume it does have power, though we appear to be utterly disempowered in this debate. We're not.
People should not live their lives in fear of going to the supermarket, making their mission as consumers and try to buy the things that are better.
If you find statements that you this is only about stuff, so you can just make it like the best beauty that there ever was.
Our first story takes place aboard a cruise ship sailing the Caribbean. Aboard the world's largest cruise ship. 3, 4, 8 times a day.
You have to calculate the effect of what you need. Use snacks, use night, use all 24 hours, use all around. And that never stops.
Ship kitchens run 24/7, manned by a culinary team of more than 1,000 people. They dish out over 3,600 meals and they do it all in compact kitchens. So how does all this food make it to the plate?
Gotta go. I'm late.
An elevator gets the food downstairs. Jared's team checks all of the food for quality control every day.
It's out there. I always tell everybody on game day, find a little moment, and look down into the bowl and find yourself thinking, pat yourself in the back and say, I did that.
Ocado, match your shop on thousands of products to Tesco.com.
Book the ski holiday you deserve. Find your freedom with Heidi.
Also in the Sunshine State, the NBA's quarantine bubble. Chef Grant takes us inside her restricted kitchen, where she's cooking for basketball's biggest stars.
I, for the first 5 weeks, did not take any days off. I was here open Sunday to Sunday, rocking out for our guys.
That's Chef Lex, one of just 10 chefs invited to cook for players inside the NBA bubble, a COVID-free isolation zone on Disney World's campus.
Right now, I'm getting brunch ready for the heat.
Disney was initially responsible for feeding the 22 teams that made it into the bubble,
But after negative Twitter reviews and complaints from players, the NBA brought in chefs like Lex to live inside the bubble under strict quarantine.
Everything that we have to do has to be at the hotel. We cannot leave, we cannot wander.
She and the other chefs whip up about 4,000 meals a week. But Chef Lex is no stranger to star-studded clientele. She's cooked for the Portland Trailblazers, Oprah Winfrey, Kelly Rowland, Meek Mill, and competed on Food Network's Chopped. We followed Chef Lex to see what it's really like cooking thousands of meals for players inside the NBA bubble.
Let's feed our guys the best food possible.
For Chef Lex, each day inside the bubble starts at 4:30 a.m.
I'm just throwing on the same shirt and throwing my hair up and, thank God, getting on a bus.
There are technically 2 zones within the NBA bubble. The inner bubble houses the players and staff, and the outer bubble is where the chefs live and work, and they're not allowed to cross between the 2 zones.
We have these really, really strict rules, and if you don't follow them, you have to go.
Chef Lex lives at the Waldorf Astoria, but cooks inside the executive chef kitchen. Buses transport her between the 2 cleared areas.
Rise and shine, Mr. Will. Yes, my God. Joy.
Her team orders the night before, so she has a chance to order all the food she needs. Since she's not allowed to leave the bubble, personal shoppers outside do all of her shopping.
Thanks, sis.
Masked up and with her station very clean, Chef Lex and Joy get to work. They start with
here for Heat Nation. It was a perfect way to celebrate our win last night. Appreciate you.
It's just Chef Lex and her assistant Joy doing all the cooking for Comfort Kitchen.
Joy, you good? Joy Dario is instrumental in keeping Comfort Kitchen open and running. I mean, I was able to walk away from certain parts of the cooking because I can micromanage sometimes.
Together, they're making all kinds of comfort food. Chicken and waffles, shrimp, chicken wings.
I just love it when I've tidied and cleaned and got it looking how I want it to look. I just need to put the plates away, the sink's clean, the sides are done. Actually, I still got things to put away. I haven't got time to finish, so I'm just doing what I can do for now. Quick walk through, looking fresh, looking clean, smells nice, the plants are smiling. Yeah, looks good. Quick look at myself. So what I'm going to do is a quick spritz with my magic water, but let me show you my toilet, my downstairs toilet. Actually, I love it in here. I love the wallpaper. I love the picture of the cat and the Buddha just above the toilet sink. So my sink is right above the toilet. My landlady did a good job of this place. It's amazing. So this is magic water, if you don't know. It's really good for hydrating your hair and your skin, because I use it on my face as well. It's really good for your lock retwists and your maintenance and your hair in general for detangling. It's brilliant. Feeling myself here because I had my eyebrows done. I'm now going to pop this new mascara on. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put it in the comments. It's pretty good. It's not bad at all. It's new. Now I'm in my car, my lovely Mercedes. My son bought me this car. Can you believe that? It's got a couple of things that need sorting out. So, you know, there's some highlights on the screen. In time, I will go and sort it. But let me go pick up my mum. Here she is.
Yeah. It's very difficult. It's very hard. Quiz show, you know. I don't know if you ever watch it.
Nah.
I make it nearly all of them right.
You see, because you got good memory. That's why I wonder why you keep telling me about the foot burning.
I sit in there watching it. You have to look at it good, so you have to, you know, because they have to survey so many people in England. You see.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. I got nearly all of them right, and the people them not there get them wrong. I said, bloody hell.
Bloody hell. You know. Always got money, Mum. This place is rich. Don't let them fool you. England is rich. Right.
So what colour is the kitchen? No problem. I'm going to go this way. You go down there. We're ready for lunch. We're queuing. Now we're in a long queue. Oh, my head. No throws. Well, which way are you going? There's those cushion things, Mum. The chair cushions. Well, these, it looks like these grey ones are £3. I don't know. That woman in the way. Woo! Come on, Mama. Jesus Christ!
Hey everyone, hey, I'm back now from IKEA. I know I haven't done any talking much throughout the video. I've just let it run how it was in real time, basically, with the TV playing and me listening to it and cleaning. But that is that little thing on the table, that's a wash basket. I've got that for the towels for my salon in the garage. And this is a clothes rail. That's for my bedroom upstairs because my son's staying with me temporarily. But let's go through my unbagging of my stuff from IKEA. I've got this really nice candle holder, but I'm going to use it for my magnesium bath salts. That's my bath mat. I've got two now, that colour. That colour is starting to be the main colour in the bathroom. I picked up some sponges for washing up my plates because the sponges I've got are a myth. My goodness. That's a cable. I'm going to take that back to Amazon. I picked up a couple of plates and 2 bowls. No, 4 plates and 2 bowls because I keep breaking them on my stone floor in the kitchen, which I'm going to be doing a good scrub-a-dub and clean off soon. That's me saying, that's it for the day, but no it isn't, because I go to the bathroom. The bathroom needs all sorts doing to it. The tiles need a good scrub down. The picture needs fixing in the frame. And my bin needs emptying. The little bits and bobs on the sides and around the bath and around the sink and near the shower. There's just all sorts of stuff that needs sorting out. So this toothpaste, you've got to try it. I'm more than sure it's fluoride free, but it's clove toothpaste. This hand cream from Rituals, so nice. And I use this lime juice when I'm doing a lock detox, love it. Here's my candle holder, but I'm using it for my magnesium salts. I'm going to put it down at the side of my bath with a little scoop in it so it's easily accessible. The aloe vera plant is just growing wild. Oh, this shower gel, it's my son's from, I believe, Lidl or Aldi, but everything's just scattered, so I'm picking up bits and bobs. That's the salts. I've put it in my own jar. That is Himalayan sea salt. That's part of our lock detox, and we've got some castile soap there as well. So I'm just gonna start to tidy up. So we're washing hair in the bathroom, so all the salon towels are in that box. I'm gonna keep the cloth because I'll use that to polish up the glass, but let's just get that out the way. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, I love this. It's gonna be sorted shortly with my magnesium sea salts there, you see. So let's just empty it out of this jar. It smells nice, really nice. I split it with my daughter Jordan, that's why I haven't got much, but I'm gonna buy some more and top it up. I'll probably end up making my own, to be fair, but sometimes I do like to have a little purchase of things from the high street. So that's all sorted and topped up. Let me get those things out the bathroom because I don't need so much in there at all. It's just too much. Gradually I just noticed, I don't know if you do it, put it in the comments if you do, but I start to just pile up with things. This is the lock detox, give it a bit of a wipe down, but gradually I'll start to hoard after I've cleared up and made my place feel serene. Bit by bit I start to have more things in there. I've just got too much things sometimes. So I always say it's taken me like 2 years to get my house as clear as it is, because I am a bit of a hoarder. It's in me, I cannot help it. And it's like that blue cloth on the bathroom there. I've kept telling my son, don't leave it there, the one on the glass, just put it over the other side on the little silver shelf. Okay, so I've got the scooper now, look, as you can see. That is gonna go, I've put it on the sink thinking, oh yeah, maybe, but it's actually on the floor at the side of the bath because I saw another critter do it, but she's got hers on a little shelf. Now I do have something I could use. I'm just using this cleaning spray for the bathroom. It just makes everything shiny, the glass shiny, the tiles and the bath shiny, it cleans up everything, controls lime scale. So yeah, I spray it everywhere and it smells really nice. Love this by Rituals shower oil. It soaps up a little bit, so when you've had your wash and you just rub that down, yeah, it's a bit soapy at the same time, but it feels so nice. Oh, don't forget my magic water. That's our own brand for hydrating your skin and your hair. Excellent, you know. It is so good. Sorry about the little bit of a crusty sound in my voice. It's like 7:46 and I haven't really spoke. I'm just talking because this needs to get done. I'm just trying to make sure I put my content out there, you know what I mean? So that jug, that's from doing the lot detoxes, that's going. And we are almost done. I'd say we're done. It's better than before. There's still some things in there that need to come out. The picture needs sorting. That's the towel that was already in there. Those two things on the windowsill, we've just moved them around a bit, made it look neater. There's the soap on the floor. Put the mirror next to the bath. Still got a couple of things, but it looks better. And I love my little pineapple light pulley. I love that. I got that from the range. I'm going to find what I've got in this video. I'm going to find them and I'll put links in the comments so you can, you know, grab yourself one. Thanks for watching. Good night.